Good evening, everybody. This is Christy Sky, and I'm here to let you know that as we're going along in this investigation here, I'm very glad to see that the law officials are taking some action here. And I just would like to say that everything that I've been through in my life, I've been speaking on it all along. This is a horrible thing that my family's involved in this, and they're actually people that have been doing me wrong all my life. The Black Widow copycat, doppelganger, witch, Piggy, aka Melissa. Okay, I don't know how many years ago it was that I introduced her to Big Daddy. And she marched right off with him, and I went about my own business. I've been thinking very, very hard on this because I think I said this in the other video. God sent me out to this place in the very beginning when he gave me eyesight to see devils, Satan's entities, attached things that are on people and whatnot. It's just shocking beyond belief. I mean, a person just, I think that was a Sunday and I didn't even have any money, man, but I scratched up every penny I had and went across the street to the store and I had to get me a little beer. Okay, I drank that whole beer. But what I'm saying now, what's bothering me and it's eating at me, is that I don't exactly remember how many years ago that was that she walked off with him. And then he told me in 2020 maybe, or I believe it was 2020 or 2021, 2021. He came and found me where I was at the van, and he said that he had a little girl with her. And I told him I didn't want to hear about it. And I'm not a mean person. I just, the whole betrayal thing is not nice. But on both of their parts, nasty people. Okay, I told you she did something I've never seen before in my life, and I've never gotten over it. I still have nightmares about it. When she got up to do her naked booty dance in front of us. Okay. And I don't do naked booty dances, nor do I watch them, but I have had girlfriends that are managers at those places before, so whatever. I'm not here to, chastise anybody if they want to dance, sing, or play their flute, okay? I'm pretty open-minded about artistic things. However, that was far from artistic, okay? It was shocking. Anyway, move along, Big Mama, okay? So, what is bothering me now, folks, and I'm speaking up about this because somebody needs to deep dive into this. Mr. Holloway has done time in prison before. Okay, I don't want to speak on it. But I am saying this now. If there's any people out there that care, I would like to say this. The few times that I went out there to that house, I didn't see any children at all there. So this is why I keep asking, where are those children? I don't know how many children there are. I don't know their ages. Are they newborns, 4 or 5? But then I'm trying to get it out, Big Mom. I'm having some trouble telling this. Okay, you guys? I can hardly get it out my throat. When God first gave me the eyesight to go out there, July maybe of this last year. Okay. I had heard something about 11 or 13-year-old girl that they were saying they were going to pack her up and send her out of this state of Portland, Oregon here because she was pregnant. Okay. And that's what I heard one time when I went out there. But then I got concerned about the child. So I went back out there again, and what I saw was there was 5 other men in that room with that kid. And she looked 11 or 13 about. I couldn't really describe her at all. She's just like a little girl, mixed girl, little mixed girl. She was very pretty. Anyway, but what I'm saying is this. I don't know if they shipped her out or not. That's what I heard. They were getting her in a car to get her out of Oregon because whoever impregnated her didn't want it to get caught. But they didn't say who impregnated her. And God had asked me about that, and I told him I went out there, but I wasn't there when it happened. I'm not making excuses for anybody, but you can ask anybody about my kids. I didn't leave them with anybody ever for any time ever. Okay, because of what happened to me growing up. So it started in the crib, and yes, I do remember it. Okay, so my point is this. I don't know if that little girl is still here or not. Okay, I don't know if they sold her into child prostitution, if that's why they were loading her up to sell her into sex slavery, or what happened to that little girl. But what's really bothering me is this. I'm sorry I have to speak on this. The last few nights, I just keep. Okay, the last few nights, I think somebody needs to take that child, if she's still around here, if she's pregnant, somebody needs to take the child. She's got to be between 11 and 13 years old. Somebody needs to take her to a child psychotherapist or psychologist and have her interviewed by a trauma specialist and see what happened to that little girl, if she's still around, or if she's still pregnant. Did she give birth? What happened? I don't know. I didn't see any kids. The few times that I went out there, I didn't see any children. I don't know where they were. School wasn't in. They weren't there. But somebody that is eating on me. So if there's anybody that cares about kids or whatever, would you please, somebody go out there and find out what happened to that child. And I'm pretty sure I know who did it now, but I'm not going to speak on that. That's for the law to get in there and find out. But I will say this. The first time I went out there, Melissa was pregnant. Okay, and that's when she peeled off her human skin and she had that monster underneath. We didn't grow up with TV, but I did see Men in Black. It was something similar to that. She peeled her skin off down to her waist. And, she was bitching and moaning and crying up there on the porch. And people were going, well, what's the matter with her? And somebody said, well, she's pregnant. And they said, well, so what's the matter with her? And they said, well, we got to go get somebody for her to eat. And they said a divine feminine. Now, yes, I understand how crazy that sounds, but we need to ask ourselves, these people were hell-bent for leather to take my life, they're saying, so that they wouldn't get caught, because it's all coming out. I'm seeing and finding out everything about this whole situation. They're saying their excuses why they want to kill me is because they don't want to get caught. With the dirt, their hands in the cookie jar, dirty papers, fraudulent ID theft, shifty crap with my family, you name it. It's as dirty as it gets. But I'm here to tell you now, that's not what they're doing. That's not what they're doing at all. That's not why they're trying to kidnap me, you guys. They're trying to kidnap me to do some horrible things to me sexually, or else they're trying to kidnap me so she can eat me. Now, I know that sounds off the bizarre wall, but let me tell you this. I think I better not say any more about that. I'm here, though. I'm here, and I'm so happy and grateful to be alive, and very grateful that I'm healthy and everything's going fine for me. My God is a mighty God. He's a really nice guy. He's a great guy, and he's a very just man. And I'm letting you know again, I say it on every video, I'm not God. And those people out there are damn lucky that excuse me for swearing, God. They are lucky that I am not God, because God is much more gentle and, patient, kind, loving than I would ever be. I wanted that wiped out the day that I came back, and he came a couple days later. I told him, wipe those suckers out, the whole mess of them, including my family. I'm sorry, does that sound rough? Well, I wasn't raised, well, I guess I was raised with devils, but I didn't know they were devils. But I found God in Christianity on my own because my mother hated my guts. And she told me every day of my life how much she hated my guts, beat me, whipped me, locked me in closets after school, and made me stand there all night long till the next morning. She was very, very abusive. And all I'm saying is this I found God on my own. My mother hated my guts, so her idea of going to the bar was she would drop me off at church. So Sunday was a good drunk day for her. And, I found God on my own. I had a Jesus Christ. I accepted him as my Savior in 6th grade. I told you I was being horribly abused in 3rd grade. She was locking me in the closets. She blamed me for my dad divorcing her. I was in 3rd grade and she started whipping and beating on me unmercifully. And it continued until I was 16 years of age. I mean, no reason whatsoever. And when I say she started whipping and beating on me, not just whipping you like you did something wrong. And that's another thing. I never did anything wrong. And Spirit says to me, why are you so afraid to go forward and take a step? Or you act like you're afraid to do something wrong. Well, hey, you start getting that HELL beat out of you, your legs beat out from under you, you can't walk or anything. My mom didn't just give you a whipping or go out and get great big switches and switched you. No, she beat you down till you couldn't get up, and then she still beat on you. And so, Mom, I don't know what you're saying, Polly Mae, Miller, Sky. I don't know what you're talking about, Mom, but don't talk to me, you devil. Stay away from me because I will do you harm, Mother. My name is not God. It's your little baby daughter that you abused, okay? Yeah, I've been healing my wounds, Mother, that you did to me. And Dad, you're not excused either. Shame on you. I don't care if you were murdered or not. You didn't have a right to spend my retirement money. And you stole the land deed, the 225 shares of PP&L. Way to go, Dad, you son of a bitch. You worked for Bonneville Power for 38 years, Dad. So what the hell made you come and steal my stuff? Excuse me, everyone. Calm it down, Big Mama. Okay, yeah, hell hath no fury. Like Big Mama when she's been, betrayed and lied to. So here's what I'm saying. What needs to be done immediately, if not sooner? I got a lot on my mind. I'm going through a lot. So why didn't I speak on this before? Today and last night, the last 2 days have been bothering me because I've got a lot on my mind. I got a lot on my plate. And I'd like to say this. Crazy out there. His girlfriend, wife, slut, witch, hoe bag, devil is still sending witchcraft on me. I don't care if you believe me or not. Anybody that's had witchcraft bombarded on you by, like I said, 10, 12, 13, 9 people, it is beyond abuse and it is beyond tolerable. When you guys say, what happened to you? Why do you look like that? JC, you guys. Okay, really. My grandmother was one of the toughest people I know, and Polly the devil was immensely tough. You couldn't kill that bitch. I always loved my mom, and I didn't raise a hand to her, but, she tormented me to the point here, not too many years ago, that I, flipped a switch on her, and I told her, I am capable of murder. Get away from me and don't come back. But, that was her deal. She had to wreck my life and torment me, just a non-stop torment, okay? So, hey, Polly, guess what? It's your daughter. Yeah, your outstanding daughter? It's me, Mom. And guess what? Nobody ever one-upped you in your whole 92 years, Mother. But God got you on this one. Amen, Jesus. God got you, Polly. You're not going to escape your lying, bitter, evil, devil ways, and don't send any messages to me. God brought you over here and made you stay here with me for 2 days. And tell him where you stayed, Polly. Speak up, Polly the devil. Where'd you stay? I told you get over there and stand in front of that stove and don't move. And don't move and don't talk. And I sat here for 2 days, didn't eat, drink, do nothing. Watched your devil ass. And told you to get the hell out of here before I ring and pinch your neck off, Polly. Okay, excuse me. I go a little, woo, Christy. Yeah, that wells up in me sometimes. It's going good. I'm letting it go. I'm letting it all go. I would like to gladly say that I am ascending despite the witchcraft, the lying, the slandering, the deceit. Law enforcement, please get out there. Bring everybody. Get those kids out of there immediately. 911. And find out what happened to that little girl. Is she still there or did they sell her? And I want to say one more thing. Another time when I was out there, well, that witch is always saying she's pregnant, so who knows if she is or not. It's not for me to say these things. But I do know that she either forced herself to have a miscarriage, abortion, or whatever on the floor out there. And that baby, she sacrificed to the devil. Now, I'll stand on that. The little 11-year-old girl, I can't say anything about that. But the baby, either she miscarried, forcefully aborted it or whatever, they took that baby and sacrificed it to the devil. And so with that, I would like to let everybody know that this is real. God is real. We can heal ourselves. We can make it through anything if we stick together. But if you're being bombarded by things you don't even know about, if the evil, corrupt people in this world are allowed to continue to violate each one of us, our neighbors, our grandmothers, our friends next door, anybody, it's outrageous. It's outrageous, and I'm putting my foot down and I'm putting my foot on the devil's necks. So I'd like to send everybody some peace, love, and light. My ears, oh boy, man, they rang all day till just recently. I went out and took a walk. My ears are ringing from all that devil spells. And Piggy, you effing, oh, excuse my language. BITCH, come on over here. I got something for your ass, and I'm not sending the dog out. I'm going to come out myself. You little witch. Where do you think you're going with this, Piggy? You're not taking my money. You're not taking my... I am the chosen one, Piggy. God is with me, Piggy, not you. God chose me, Piggy. Get over it. Stop sending that witchcraft, or I'm going to tell God I'm coming out after you myself. And believe me, you can run, witch, but you can't hide. I astral projected and found you. You're going down, Piggy. And Big Daddy, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself, because somebody's going to find out exactly who impregnated that little girl. Yeah, you heard me. World Wide Web. Christy Estelle Sky speaking the truth. All right. I love you, God. I love you, everybody. SAA and everybody who's helped me. Sierra, thank you so much. Everybody who has... held me up when I felt like I was going to fall down. Thank you for your kindness, love. And I send you all peace, love, and light. Nobody's sucking any more of my divine. See, my light is not like the rest of the 144 other ones. Maybe they think it is. No, my light comes from the divine. This is God energy. This is the pure divine God light. This is the pure divine God heart. This is the pure divine God who picked me up out of the devil monk, flying monkeys to you, Piggy. God picked me up out of the devil monk and changed my life, okay? It hasn't even been a year. I said I started in April. So in April of 2023, it had been 1 year. So look how much has changed. It just goes to show you. You know, anybody can change if they want to. Well, Yeah, I believe that. Yes, I do believe that. With God, anything is possible. So, peace, love, and light. Namaste, Sonia, and my prophetess Nikki. Love you. Christy Sky out.